Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hi.
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we picked this up.
I don't. Yes, we did.
I'm picking it up again.
I'm so sorry. I said this right before we were about to begin. Like, oh, I'm not gonna be an asshole.
I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna start this can.
I'm not gonna open the can before the fucking video.
Do it.
And then I realized after I do the count, like when we begin, I haven't fucking done the video. I didn't open it.
Open the can.
So I apologize. I'm not trying for this to be loud.
Open it up over there.
Just let me just. Definitely wasn't opening a frothy beverage.
And we start off the fucking thing with a gulp.
There we go.
While we're drinking shit.
Oh, hey, what are you drinking today, Cody? It seems pretty good. Why, thank you for asking, random individual. Today on the menu, what would it be for drinks? It's still menu.
I think
on tap.
So.
Today on tap.
Today on tap. Today in can.
Today serving beverages. We have a 1904 Canada Dry sugar-free ginger ale with 0 calories per can.
I don't think it was from 1904. I think it's since 1904.
Well, it is caffeine-free. That's what makes me happy.
Well, right.
The serving size is 1 can, so once you finish drinking it, you gotta eat the can for 1 serving.
Yep.
0 calories, like I said, 0 fat, 120 milligrams of sodium.
You gotta get that aluminum in your diet.
That's right. You need to have zinc. I'm sure there's some in this can.
Oh, guaranteed.
0 grams of carbs, 0 sugars, of course, including 0 added sugars, but 0 grams of protein. So don't expect to get any
nutritional value.
Exactly. No gains.
No nutritional value. No nutritional value.
Oh, hey, Cody, if there's no sugar in it, what are they changing it to? Oh, that's a very good question, consumer number 2. Today we're looking at, that ain't it, nope. Aspartame, that's what we're looking at today, some aspartame. You know what they say about aspartame?
Fuck it.
Enjoy.
No. I can't do aspartame.
Delicious.
Who's attacking me?
I shouldn't have shipped it.
No, you probably shouldn't.
It just became bubbles.
It is, caffeinated. Well, no, it's not caffeinated. It's carbonated. There we go.
Do they make... So obviously caffeine-free they make because
it's
Canada Dry, but like with drinks in general, do they make caffeine-free, 0 sugar diet sodas?
Yes.
Well, I guess caffeine-free is easy enough.
Coke is the #1, I believe.
Because they do caffeine-free diet.
Well, and there's Diet Coke Zero.
But they don't make Diet Coke Zero caffeine-free.
Coke Zero is caffeine-free.
It is not.
I thought it was.
It is not.
I thought it was.
Yep, Coke Zero is 0 sugars.
Oh.
Yep. I've told you this one before with my line of work in my life. I've done extensive research into the sodas and beverages of the world to find everything that has and does not have caffeine in it. Go ahead, name a random soda.
Not Your Father's Root Beer.
Not Your Father's Root Beer. That one. Not Your Father's an alcoholic root beer.
Yeah. Well, they mitigate the caffeine for alcohol.
So here's the thing. I have no clue because I don't look into the alcoholic drinks.
It doesn't have caffeine. It's very alcoholic, though.
It's just very, very alcoholic.
Yep.
It is just root beer.
It's literally root beer. Ginger beer.
You emphasize the beer. It's just root beer.
Root beer.
That's all it is.
It's literally like drinking root beer and then getting drunk on top of it. I want that.
That sounds like a good time.
Oh, I have to go from over there.
Name another drink. Go.
Soda water.
Soda water does not have caffeine.
I hope not. It's just literally carbonated water.
Exactly. You mean like seltzer water?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, caffeine free.
Yeah.
And I believe it's 0 sugar also.
Well,
I believe it is.
Carbonation doesn't require sugar.
It does not.
It just requires nitrogen.
And liquid.
Well, yes, but still.
Have you ever seen like they sell them at stores?
Sorry,
I drank that too quick. And it just carbonates whatever you put in.
Yep.
I showed you.
My buddy Sean's brother had one.
I showed you and Evan ordinary sausage before.
Yeah.
So like once or twice a week he does things that are not sausage related.
Yep.
The blasphemy, I know. But he does it now and then. And one of the ones he did at one point was he carbonated a can of beans.
Ew.
I didn't watch it.
Ew.
I just remember that was a big one he did today. He just said,
Ugh.
I don't remember, maybe I did see it, but I don't remember the effects. He's like, well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be carbonating a can of Bush's baked beans. Let's see what happens. He's done, what's he also done? Deep frying, a lot of deep frying. Just like, let's see if this will deep fry. I love it. I think he just took a full-on, a liver. I think he took a liver. He's like, we're just going to stick this in a vat of oil and see what happens.
I'm going backwards again.
You went in a circle. You already went this way.
Yeah, no, I went backwards.
Why are you going backwards?
I don't know. I don't know which way to go. I can't fucking see.
And there was nothing on screen either. So, oh, I see it. Yep. So you got to go up and jump across.
Yeah, but I gotta get up there first.
Yeah, you got this. I know you've got it. I believe in you.
I have the sight of a bat.
You got the touch.
I guess.
You got the power.
Oh wait, that's Pokemon theme song.
No, it's not.
I thought it was.
No, that's from that's an 80s song. That's also from Transformers.
Oh.
Love it. You got the touch. Oh, my.
I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it's Johto when they start having songs related to like that.
I love. So, I've already told you, like, so I'm basing my adventures in the Pokemon anime.
Yes.
Based on how many badges I've earned in Pokemon Go for
Yeah.
games. Everyone at Gold. And I've made it all the way up to, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm right up to the very first gym in Johto. And I have to tell you, I forgot up until I started watching how much the theme song for Pokemon Johto just completely slaps. Mm-hmm. It's a whole new world we live in. But you still gotta catch 'em all. And the best that you can be. Pokemon Johto! Oh, it's so amazing. Oh,
Nothing will
forgot.
beat the first theme though.
I want to be the very best. So I already told you how not the finale, but the final big battle in Pokemon with Ash ends.
I think.
So during the final clash with like when Pikachu gets, I won't spoil all of it, but Pikachu gets up because you know in the final battle, well, the final Pokemon battle Ash is gonna have with a serious opponent. You know Pikachu's gonna be the last one out there.
Usually.
And so Pikachu's getting up, and you just hear the very first Pokemon theme start playing in English. I wanna be the very...
Yeah.
And you're just like, holy fucking shit!
Here comes the feelings!
It's happening! It's happening! It's like, when they first came out with the original one, you know, they had the background music and everything playing, and everyone started editing that in the background, like, oh, wouldn't this be amazing? This would be perfect. This is great.
Going backwards again.
Yes, you are. Yeah, go up. So, when they actually put it in the actual anime, everyone's like, oh my god, this is it! We've been dreaming of this. And I must say, as a staunch old school Pokemon fan, I used to collect the VHSs when I was a kid.
Ooh.
That's how old I am. I collected VHSs.
Me too.
Yeah, like, I had a fucking mountain of them. And I gotta tell you, man, it made me want to cry. I seriously sat there and like it ended and I felt depressed because I'm like, it's obviously, you know, there was more to the show. Like they had to finish up the last one. It's like we still had like 10 more episodes. But I'm like, but this is Ash. He did it. He became the very best.
He did it.
Like no one ever was, except for the guy he beat, because he was the very best.
Yep. This was the recent one, or was this Johto?
This was the most recent.
Okay, yeah, because when he
Well,
actually
with
fucking
Ash.
wins the league.
Yeah, well, the finale of the actual best of the best.
Yes.
Because you learn when he gets to not Paldea, that's the new one.
Yep.
Galar, was that the previous one?
Yes, Galar was the previous
Yep, he gets to the Galar region. And sorry for spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Pokemon, but I mean, this literally blew up the internet for the day when this happened. So, apparently, and it's explained in the games too, but in the anime they bring it up like, okay, the Galar region is where the best of the best trainers are located. Like, the best gym leaders.
Yep.
There is no Elite Four because they work off of the tournament system. It's treated like a sport there.
Yep.
Every gym leader in the Galar region is the equivalent of an Elite Four member.
Yep.
They say that's the level you're dealing with.
Yes.
That's why it's so hard to go through the Galar region to keep their trainers.
Yep.
So, once all of that happens and he's in the Galar region, all that's going on, it's mostly based on the tournament itself because you learn Ash is in the top 100 trainers of everyone in the world.
Yep.
You learn that. And he's working his way up the ladder and getting higher and higher until he gets to the top 8. And the top 8 are... Take a guess who the top 8 are in the entire world.
Leon.
Yep.
Lance.
Yep.
Iris.
Yep.
Cynthia.
Yep.
That other Dragon Elite 4 guy from fucking Black and White. I just can't remember his name. He's a sailor.
Nope.
Oh,
he's not.
Well, he also retired.
I'll tell you right now, it's all the champions.
Oh, gotcha.
So you also
Blue
have...
was there too.
Who?
Blue?
Nope.
Whoa!
You gotta remember, in the anime, like, Blue doesn't exist, it's Gary.
So Gary is there.
Gary's not there. Gary retired.
Oh,
He became a Pokemon professor.
That's
And then they're part of the Mew Research Project division he's leading.
okay.
But, jeez, we need all this Pokemon knowledge on just killing demons.
Yes.
Steven's there. Steven Stone.
Oh, Steve, our boy.
Stone is there. He's
Well,
my.
I was gonna say, if Steven's there, shouldn't what's his nuts be there?
Wally?
Too? Wow, Wally.
Wally's not there.
Oh.
In the anime, they kept it that Wally never became champion. Steven always kept champion.
He stayed. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going by Ruby and Sapphire logic, not by Emerald. Because Emerald logic, it's never said, but it's alluded to that Steven was champion, but he stepped down so he'd have more freedom to go and explore and do research, and he gave it to Wall.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's very, you never see that normally with champions. You don't just give your position to somebody.
No.
Normally someone has to then take it, but I guess he's like, fuck it, Wally, you want it?
Yep.
You're the 8th gym leader, take it. I'm not using it. And the Elite Four were like, come again?
That's not okay.
You could have chosen one of us for it. Nah. Wally seems like a good choice. He's fine.
Well, Wally and him both went to the championship, I think, if I remember right. And Wally got to the end, kind of like how Gary did. Mm-hmm. And then Steve came in right behind him.
That happened before the original?
Yeah.
Yeah, because as far as I know, Steven was champion, and then he's just let in Emerald.
Yep.
He's like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. It's all yours, Wally. And then the other previous leader before him was just like, well, I guess I'll just take over again, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll come out of retirement.
But anyway, then you have like the fashionista model person. Like, I don't remember what her name is. No one remembers her.
Yeah, I don't remember her at all.
Her, and then I think that's everybody. Who am I missing?
Probably the dude from Alola.
There's no Alolan champion.
Not technically, but there should be.
Ash is the Alolan champion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he was one of the top 8, but he was also the champion. But they also said, like, he's the Alolan champion, but he also represents Kanto because he's from Pallet Town. Mm-hmm. So they said just, like, champion, but representation, so he's doing both. And then Lance is like, well, I got both. Everyone just gets Kanto, because Lance is like, well, I got Kanto and Johto.
Yep.
Like, I'm just repping both of them.
Well, he's from Johto.
Mm-hmm.
From Johto, and since Johto and Kanto are right next to each other,
they just decided to put them together.
Keep the same room.
Which is weird because it's basically stated in the other games, like with Hoenn. Hoenn's not that far from Johto. No. Literally, they drove there in a fucking moving van in the 3rd game because your game starts in a moving van.
Yep.
So it's like, oh yeah, we just came from Johto. We just drove here. I'm like, last I checked, you gotta take a goddamn sailboat or go through the mountains to get from Johto to Kanto.
No.
You don't. Because that's the only way to get to it. You gotta take the St. Anne in the games to get there.
Yep. But, they end up making a road out of that.
Out of the mountain?
Out of the mountain way, yeah, I believe so.
They just flatten it. It's like, okay, we've got an actual working road now.
Well, now they go through it.
Because you can take that way, and then, like, further up off the beaten path is where Red went off to, because he went to the top of Mount Silver.
Yep.
And then he just stayed there on top of a mountain for, like, months on end.
Mm-hmm.
Which, kudos to him, he didn't freeze to death and die. But that's Red for you. He's got that red-hot fire.
Right.
You know, like, just burning it up.
Burn, motherfucker, burn.
Okay, now I'm trying to remember I keep bringing up Pokemon, but I'm already talking about it.
Yes.
Who defeated Cynthia in the tournament? It was Leon. Leon defeated Cynthia.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Because, anime-wise, Leon is the #1 best for the best until Ash takes over. When it goes game-wise, I think it's...
Cynthia.
It might... I think people have brought up Leon's team.
Garchomp is rude.
I think they've brought it before. Like, Leon's anime team is actually pretty good.
Yes.
Like, his, not anime team, yeah, but his game team is actually good, too.
I didn't have any problems with him.
Like how it's built and, like, the things he uses.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Ooh, playing Claw Machine, eh?
No. Oh, no!
Oh, dang. Boop.
Oh, I thought I got to shoot it, but I don't get to shoot it.
First target
Nope. First target destroyed. Well, that only had one bullet in it. I guess we're good. Only had one charge. We're fine.
Oh, it doesn't move, I don't think, much anymore.
Oh, the top? The tower?
Yeah, I think it,
It's broken.
It's only moved and only able to move in a certain amount of degrees.
I just love, though, like, Doomslayer, who kills all of these things with his bare hands, will go inside of these devices or machines or something,
Yep.
and unless it doesn't work, he's... Gentle's the wrong word, but he's using it as, like, manufacturally intended.
Yes.
So he's just like, I'll take both of these and boop.
And fire in the hole.
Oh, damn. You blew off a chunk of his head before he went down. And boop. You
Shank, shank,
I just-
shank, Simona. Shank your mommy, right? Bop, 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 Simona.
You're just so rude to the imps because you just go up to them and you just shove them. Like, your first go-to is like, fuck you, and then you cut them in half.
Mm-hmm.
Just shove, shove, shove. Alrighty, so... Oh, I have a mic in my way, so I didn't see who it was. I saw spokesperson.
She gets some funny fucking shit that comes out of her mouth sometimes.
She got one earlier that was pretty funny.
Well, there was one that when I was playing just to finish the game itself, because I haven't finished the game itself. And there's one that says, "There's nothing you can do, Doomslayer," and I'm like, "Oh."
That's
Cody's
what they
gonna...
say?
Yeah.
And you're like, how rude.
And I was like, "Oh, Cody's gonna like that."
Well, go fuck yourself too.
Exactly.
Oh, I was wondering where the other one went for a moment.
He evaporated.
What? Whoa, what happened to him? He just had flames flying out after you took him down.
Sure?
The one that was on the jetpack was like,
Oh.
yeah, not him. You already took care of. So Brent. Oh, man. Oh, and Howard. I thought there was something special.
No.
What have you been watching lately on the televisions?
Everything?
That's great. What did you think of the newest season of
You see, that's exactly where I'm at.
Futurama?
I don't watch Futurama.
You said you watched everything.
But I don't watch that.
What about the new? I'm trying to think of other things that are just completely different and random. What about the rerun of The Sopranos that was on?
Don't watch that either.
Damn it. Opposite Sopranos. How about the new season of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War arc?
Haven't watched it yet.
What are you planning to?
Yes, when it's finished.
Okay. Even though half of it is dubbed already?
When it's finished.
Okay. It is good, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I know. I've read the manga.
I have also.
But it needs to be finished first before I try to enjoy it.
How about, have you seen... Oh, I know one. Have you seen the new season of Sonic Prime that came out a couple months ago?
I haven't even started it.
Not too bad. I've told you this before, but for a Sonic show,
Yeah, you
not bad.
were explaining how it was
it's
pretty good.
pretty well done. You know, they do it well. I'm proud of that. I've always been like, I'm not the biggest Sonic fan.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Sonic, but I'm not a big Sonic fan in general.
Yep.
Are you a Sonic fan?
Nope.
Are you a Mario fan?
Kinda.
Are you a Legend of Zelda fan?
I have tattoos of it on my arm.
So, a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
We'll let the watchers figure out what that means.
Have you played Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Have you played Ocarina of Time?
I played it back when we were still children.
You played Shadows of Mordor?
No.
Okay, that's a good Legend of Zelda game.
No, it's not.
You don't like Legend of Zelda then?
Shadows of Mordor
It's
is not a
Lord of the
Legend of
Rings.
Zelda game, friend.
How about Mario Kart 8?
It's okay.
He's in it.
I know, and I play him almost every single time too.
Okay.
And his Epona bike.
How about Sword and Shield?
Of course, I played it. And I beat it to its end.
Wait, I'm thinking Pokemon, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Okay, how about Four Sword?
Yes, I have.
The CD-ROM one. That's apparently the worst of them all.
Huh? You mean the one that takes 4 literal people all connected to the same fucking thing in order to beat it?
No. Oh, you don't know what oh my, I have some.
That was Four Sword that I remember.
Yep, there's a different one.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's just called Zelda ROM.
Oh.
No, not Zelda ROM. Maybe it is. Let me go with images. This might be it. No, it was the weirdest looking one in the world. It's this one.
You sure that was a game and
That's
not a fucking...
That's a game.
Not a Mad Libs fucking goof thing?
The CDI Zelda games are... Yeah, the CDI Zelda games. There's a lot of... It's so bad. That there's like, oh no, my cakes are burning.
Yeah.
And then... I'm dead. The facial expressions are just so beautiful. The game is just like the weird like movements of their bodies. They put so much emphasis on characters' fingers. Ah, yes, Link, you shall go to the dungeons.
Ah, that one.
That one, yes.
The one where all the memes came from.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Considered to be the worst Legend of Zelda game ever made.
You know I've never played it.
I want to play it so badly. I would play it, and I would cry.
Don't want to have an aneurysm.
I will personally play it, and you can be the one watching it.
I still don't want to have an aneurysm.
You just don't want to see that being what
I will literally have a heart attack over that shit.
Just because of how it looks or what it would bring to it?
Just how ridiculous it is.
You know, the weirdest thing is, because of the fact that like the reincarnation cycle exists in Legend of Zelda, technically that game would be canon.
Oh yeah, it is.
So he has all the abilities that he had in those games.
What the hell did he have in the games?
I don't know. Does he have memories of his reincarnations?
Nope.
Oh, thank God. That he doesn't remember when that happened.
And a lot of the time, he doesn't even hear Fi talk.
Look at that silly face.
Yeah, and that's why I thought it was Mad Libs.
Well.
Or not Mad Libs, but Mad TV.
Okay, Zelda CDI, I gotta look up. Let me read you the plot, because I think the plot itself isn't bad.
Okay.
I think that's actually supposed to be, like...
Decent?
Like, reading it out loud, but actually playing it is horrible.
Yes.
Okay. Let's find the synopsis. I need the video. There's more than one. Holy... There's more than one?
Yep.
How many are there? The
Probably
Faces of Evil, The Wand of Gamelon, and Zelda's Adventure.
Oh
god. Okay. Paired with... Okay, yeah, here we go. And the simultaneous release Link the Face of Evil is the first of the Zelda games to be released by Philips for the CDI. Following the traditional Link Save Zelda plotline, Faces of Evil was patterned most closely upon Nintendo's previous side-scrolling whatever. The game broke new ground in the video game industry by using outsourced Russian animation to create all the cutscenes.
That's awesome.
We outsourced Russia for this one, boys. Let's get I want a synopsis. See, the box art looks like it's good. Like, that's decent looking box art for a very early game.
Wait, that's the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks okay.
So, the box art looks fine. Are you ready? The story begins in Hyrule Castle, where a bored Link discusses the prospects of new adventure with King Harkinian. Okay. Soon as Link's hopes are fulfilled, as a wizard's named Gwonam, 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 arrives on a magic carpet, telling them that Ganon, the series antagonist, and his minions have taken over the island of Korodai. That one I know. Although the king immediately offers his aid, the wizard explains that according to prophecy, only Link can defeat Ganon. Link then asks Princess Zelda for a kiss for good luck, but she refuses. Okay, so kind of turned into Legend of Zelda, the animated TV show.
Yep.
I think this might be worse than the animated show.
It might be.
Well, excuse me, princess. Controversy responses are literally paragraphs long. Reevaluation and infamy. Can I just get a score? What are the scores? Come on, just give me the score page. I don't want the whole thing. Rankings. Okay, I need Metacritic.
Metacritic.
Metacritic will have what I want. Metacritic for Zelda CDI. Every Legend of Zelda game ranked worst to best. Here we go. I already know what the bottom of the list is going to be. The link. Ah, yes, the link is the worst of them all. And the page doesn't exist anymore.
Ah!
Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild. Wow, they're just like, oh, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. These are all such great games. I'm like,
They are.
I'm not looking for the good games.
I'm looking for the shitty.
I'm looking for the bad stuff. There's some bad Mario games, and there's some bad Legend of Zelda. I want the worst of the worst. Here we go. Honest Gamers gives it a 2 out of 10.
Yep.
So, can I just get a written review, not paragraph among paragraph? Okay. The worst games ever developed in history of the gaming industry was Zelda. Wand of Gamelon, ranking more often than not the number first spot, is one of the great paradoxes in the industry. Give me a funny synopsis. Don't give me 7 paragraphs. I feel... Okay. Game Rant, I have my own opinions on Game Rant, but they also rank them all from worst to best. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link... Okay, no, this is just their best ones because they're starting off with Metascores around 60 to 70. You know what? Just for funsies, I'll go down the list and you tell me if you think these are the best games of all time.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. This is going to be from the bottom up, starting at 17, going all the way to number 1 for the best Legend of Zelda games of all time. Okay? Here we go. 17. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Definitely one of the worst ones.
Okay. I've heard very bad things. I hear it's just
Yep.
like control, blocking, game mechanics are just bad.
Yep.
Number 16. The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes.
Could have done better.
15. The original Legend of Zelda. Now this, remember, these are having like their own scores.
Yep.
Number 15 has a Metascore of 84. So that doesn't mean it's a bad game, but it also means, you know, there's a lot better things than the 84.
Oh, yeah.
14. The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords.
Yep.
That's better. Do you think it's better than the original? Okay.
It's a continuation of it, if I remember.
Of the original?
Yeah, it's further down the timeline.
You'll know this one better than I do. I've never heard of this one. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Bad?
So, take Wind Waker,
Okay.
and then the thought of trying to kill Legend of Zelda, and then you get Spirit Tracks.
Was that bad?
Apparently. I never played it.
Yeah, they say it doesn't come along very often. Phantom Hourglass is the first game. However, it holds strong ties in Wind Waker and the story as well as its Okay, so it's basically a sequel of a sequel.
Yep.
Okay. They never turn out good when you get that far.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
It's a good one.
Okay, that's number 12. 11, The Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap.
Was interesting. I haven't played that one, but I've seen a lot of things about it.
What's it about?
So essentially, you get turned into a midget.
Okay.
And, the Minish Cap is the one that does it, and essentially you go through a whole adventure in like the planets and in small areas, like with the fairies and shit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. That does sound interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass.
Was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have number 9. So this is top 10. Top 10 is Phantom Hourglass going up. A Link Between Worlds.
Is a good one.
Okay. Is that the one?
That's the one where you're like a paper guy,
Okay, I haven't done that one then.
where you can stick yourself to the wall and skirt across it.
Next up, The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages / Oracle of Seasons.
Yep. So it was kind of like Pokemon at that point. So they were trying to release them in 2 different versions so that you could get different things.
Okay.
And they're pretty good.
Really?
They have good backstory.
Number 7, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
That's a good spot for it.
Okay, I've heard a lot of people say they don't like Skyward Sword.
For one reason. Stupid fucking pirate.
Yarg.
In the Wii version, he is the hardest boss in every fucking Legend of Zelda game.
In the Wii version?
Yes, because you literally have to move it just right, and if your sensor bar is garbage like mine was, you can't do it.
Because it won't aim at him?
It won't aim correctly, because he blocks in a specific way, and you have to swing your sword in that way.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, moving on.
So, I was going to say we're moving on, but then I was just like, wow. That's a lot of fuel.
Yes.
Is a boss coming? There has to be a boss coming up.
Maybe.
Quick, there's a boss coming up. There has to be. It's giving you this much information.
It might be.
I think so. Anyway, this is my personal favorite Legend of Zelda game, number 6. This is the one I've played the most and I enjoy. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
That's a very good one.
I very much like Link to the Past.
Link to the Past is a very, very good one.
I think it's if you're looking for tried and true, I think that's the one. Well, like, you know, for like when it comes to old school and it comes to like porting. I played mine on Game Boy when it was ported there.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was really good.
Yes, it was very good.
So number 5, top 5, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
That's number 5.
That's a good spot for it.
By the way, I should tell you, as of, I'm going backwards quick. As of number 9, 10, I want to find the right one so I can say it. So as of Phantom Hourglass, everything is 90 over.
Okay.
So all these are Metacritics of around 90 over.
Yep.
So my page just crashed. Let me reload it. I'm gonna get all these down, gosh darn it. That's Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask. Number 4, The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
That's a good spot for it.
I've never played it,
It is fantastic.
but I've heard it's very good.
It is fantastic.
What's the name of the imp one you come across?
Midna.
Midna. I hear she's a fan favorite if I've ever seen anything on the internet. In more ways than one, apparently.
In both forms.
Number 3, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Yep. I can agree with that.
Number 2,
Better be fucking Ocarina of Time.
The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Really? They ranked it under Ocarina of Time.
They're putting Ocarina of Time as number 1 with a Metascore of 99. It is
Wow.
almost, in their eyes, an almost perfect game is
I was gonna
Ocarina of
say,
Time.
if Ocarina of Time wasn't in the top 3, I'd be upset.
Well, I was waiting for a few things to pop up, and I'm just like, okay, the well-known, even I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, even the well-known ones, they're gonna pop up sooner.
Oh yeah. Oh,
They'll be at the top.
Oh yeah.
The ones everyone knows the name of are the
Yep.
ones that are always at the top.
Well, yeah, Ocarina of Time is where Smash Bros. Got their first Link.
Yep.
So,
I'll tell you right now, like, I don't know. Like, I'm a fanboy for a lot of series and games in the world.
yeah.
But even I'll say, like, if you had to look for a game series that had a majority of pretty high-rated games,
Record.
I won't lie, like, I think Legend of Zelda probably takes the cake on it. Like, Mario's got a lot of games, but
They got a lot of good ones though too.
they do, but a lot, like, not as many good ones as Legend of Zelda has. Like, Legend of Zelda has a lot.
I wouldn't say that.
Like, all of those games I stated, I think the lowest was, like, an 80.
Yeah.
Out of 17 games, that's having a B and above. That's really
I was
good.
gonna say, now look at the Mario ones and see the difference.
Well, like, I can already think of some real stinkers for Mario. Like, look at Mario Original, Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario World. They're all horrible games. I'm just kidding.
You better rethink that before we
I
post
enjoy
this. You better rethink that statement before we post this.
Imagine, like, like 32-year-old Ezekiel living in his mother's basement, just like, how fucking dare you say Super Mario Brothers 3 was horse shit?
Yeah, no
How dare you?
No shit.
Fucking sorry, you know. No, I
actually
played them.
really-
I thought they were really good.
I thought almost every single one of the original Mario games were most fantastic. I didn't start losing it until they started doing bridgeovers.
I know that they have a lot of very odd out there games. Like, they have the really old one where Wario is first introduced.
Yep.
And it turns out Wario comes and steals Mario's castle.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, what, Mario had a castle?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other ones where it's like, the reading adventure one where Luigi has to go around the world and, like, gather knowledge and information. It's like a study game or something. It's weird. Like, they were really just throwing Mario's name on everything at that point.
Yeah.
Then there was that one standalone Princess Peach game that came out that was pretty good, I heard. I never
I don't
played
remember
it.
that one.
I think that was around the time I think like Baby Yoshi was being released. Yoshi games, there's not a lot of bad Kirby games. Kirby games, it's hard to find a bad Kirby
Yeah,
game.
but Kirby's not a Mario character.
No, but he's made by the same guy who made Smash.
Well, yes, but again,
I mean,
Kirby
like-
is its own thing, just like Legend of
Oh,
Zelda.
I know. I'm talking like game franchises like Mario.
Yep,
like,
yep.
Kirby doesn't have a lot of bad games either, like Legend of Zelda.
No.
There's not a lot of bad Kirby games.
No,
You know what you're getting with Kirby.
most of the time.
Yep. And then you got what are other franchises? Metroid.
Star Fox.
Star Fox. Yeah, you
I
also get a lot
miss
of
Star
bad
Fox. I haven't seen a new Star Fox game in years. The last one was fucking StarCraft, and it was the special edition.
They've always talked about doing another one.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Metroid. Metroid, they're constantly trying to get something new out.
Yeah.
Metroid. I don't think there's a lot
It's
of bad
because
Metroid
fucking
out.
Samus is a waifu.
What's another one? I'm trying to think original Smash Bros. And going off of that roster.
Yes.
You know what we do need?
What?
We need another. What was the series with Captain Falcon in it? It was Zero Racer,
something.
F Racer or
F Racer, I think.
something like that. F-Zero. It was F-Zero.
Yeah.
We need, by what I've seen, we need F-Zero to come back.
Yes, we do.
We need F-Zero to return.
We need another one, yeah.
Oh, hells yeah. I'm trying to think of other characters. You know, it would be a really weird one to see how it'll come back.
What's that?
A lot of people, I think, would like it, but it would just be, like, a lot of question marks popping up, like, what? Bring back,
They are bringing in another Pikmin.
Oh, yeah, like, that one's fine.
Pikmin 4.
The game I'm thinking of is, the game with Ness. Mother... not Motherland. It was Mother... You know what I mean, though.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean, and I don't think it has anything to do with Mother.
No, it was a name they put down for it. It was,
Just look up Nest.
I'm looking up Ness. I'm looking it up. It was... No, not Ness Mother. I don't care who Ness's mother is. Earthbound, not Mother.
Earthbound.
Yeah, Earthbound.
I was gonna say, it has nothing to do with Mother.
Imagine remaking Earthbound.
I believe they were planning on it.
If they remade Earthbound, that would be a psychedelic trip towards the end. That I've seen how Earthbound 3 ends. That is some psychedelic stuff right there.
Sounds about right.
It is weird.
I mean, it's Ness.
The story of Earthbound is so weird. Like, I only know a surface level of it, but it's still too much for me. And I think that's gonna do it for the episode. Also, actually,
Oh,
I got caught up in Nintendo.
Look how close we are.
We are close, but Nintendo held us back.
Fucking Nintendo.
I know, making decent fucking games.
Well, when we come back,
I guess we'll talk about more. We'll talk about Sega. Why not?
Sega.
Maybe Capcom. I know a lot more about Capcom.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
See you guys in the next one. Are we looking for a spin location?
Goodbye, everybody.
Right in the goo.